Well, here we are, 1250 North Taft in Loveland, a place which I call the Butt House. It needs a lot of work, but a person with vision can make it work. It's on a busy street, but look at this nice half-moon driveway that makes access in and out easier. And take a look at all this RV and boat parking space. This property sits on 4/10 of an acre, folks, with alley access. And I think it was quite a house when it was built in 1953. Little touches like glass blocks. Look at this, man. This is art. It's stucco over cinder block, and I've only seen very superficial cracking on the outside above ground and no cracking on the cinder block foundation in the basement. I'm not an inspector, but it looks structurally sound to me. The roof is in good shape with only one layer, maybe two. But there are places under the eaves on the soffit that are missing or need repair. Let's go inside. Going through the front door, you'll notice that there are built-ins throughout this house. They're plain, but they could really be fixed up. The house is in rough condition at the moment, but as we go through, you'll notice that it has great spaces. This living room is 21 by 15 with a massive vented flagstone fireplace down at one end. It used to overlook a courtyard outside those windows. More about that in a minute. Wow, cable ready. The kitchen would need to be redone, but it's big and it's nicely laid out. Sorry, it's a little dark in here and the power's off. Also in the kitchen there's a nice corner sink and window combination. Then on the north side of the kitchen there's a window pass-through that opens into the courtyard. Just off the kitchen is a combination laundry room pantry area. It needs cleaning up, but it's a very functional bonus space. There's one large bedroom on this side of the house and two across the courtyard. This would be the master bedroom since it has its own full bath. Okay, just use your imagination. The windows would need replacing, but it would clearly add value. The walls are old dirty plaster, but I haven't seen any holes in them. This room's got supplemental baseboard heat, but did you notice the floors? They all need work, but they're open. Here's another good-sized bedroom off the main hall. There's built-ins in the hallway on the back side of the fireplace. The bathroom is pretty large. This is between the two bedrooms. It has pretty good tile on it right now. I'd do new cupboards and counters. This main bath has new fixtures, new tile, and a new tub. But the wall's not finished. Here's the third bedroom. Now I don't think the wood in these particular built-ins is anything special, but imagine them with maybe a nice new light pine, and on the doors and the windows, trim it up nice, refinish the floors, put fresh new paint on. This is a pretty odd room. This is the courtyard that was closed in. That's the back of the house right there. You can see the windows to the basement. It's a little strange, but if you wanted to keep it and fix it up, it does have skylights. There's a huge, well-built stone fireplace in this room, not a crack in it. The original stucco of the house is behind that paneling there, and I could see two French doors going into that kitchen. Personally, I'd take this back into a courtyard. Did I mention you might want to bring a flashlight? It's dark down here in the basement with the power off. Previous listings had a fourth bedroom down here, and I think that's a little bit of a stretch, so we've listed it as only 3 bedrooms. But there is a third fireplace down here, and it's brick and pretty nice. Wow! Isn't that cool? Ceiling's not finished though. Ready though, it's trimmed out, or it's got furring strips. Hot water heater's fairly new and functional. So is the furnace, that's a carrier. From what I can tell, it's copper plumbing throughout. You might want to have an inspector verify that. The backyard's a bit of a mess, but what can I say? It's huge. And there is that alley access. I know, it's a little rough. But do you remember how Superman used to take a lump of coal and squeeze it into a finished diamond? Call me. Let's talk about your superpowers.